To me, is what Zen is. Okay, you guys are warned. We got a hot crowd tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we do. Oh my God. First comment tonight, ladies and gentlemen, hailing all the way from Chicago. He drove Jay Washington here. Please welcome to the stage, Patrick O'Hara.
How's it going, everybody? I don't think you're drunk enough yet. Everybody gets a shot on me. That's not true. I'm not getting paid for this, so... Everybody gets a shot on that guy. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, my name is Patrick O'Hara. I am a survivor of testicular cancer. I like that one person was sure that that's a good thing that I survived, and then the rest of you were like, I guess we should clap. You better be funny, fucker, otherwise. But I found out I had cancer at the age of 21, and the way that I found out was that one of my balls was bigger than the other one. And as a cocky 21-year-old, I started getting psyched about it. Because I was like, that's awesome. My balls are getting bigger. And I was just waiting for the other one to get caught up. But then it wasn't. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. And I went to my mother. And in her very motherly way, she said, well, let me see it. And she tried pulling that whole, like, it's not like I haven't seen it before thing. And I was like, yeah, but when you did, I didn't even have balls yet. Like, how are you going to know it looks bad, really, you know? So I showed her. So I didn't have health insurance. And she saw it and confirmed that indeed, one ball was bigger than the other. So she's like, we should go to a doctor. And I was like, yeah, sure, because what's another person looking at it, I guess. So the doctor sees it, and he's like, well, we gotta get that out of there. And I thought he was talking about the smaller one. Not the one I was proud of, you know? I thought I was gonna become like the Incredible Hulk or something and be able to fight crime. No, I'm just gonna have one small ball now. But then he asked me, he's like, do you want a prosthetic? Which I didn't even know at that point that there was such a thing as a prosthetic ball. I mean, because they're not like, you know, fake tits where I'm like showing them off to everybody. Really, if I'm lucky, one person at least is gonna know, besides my mother. So, but then I got mad. Because why is this the first time I'm hearing about a prosthetic ball? I would have got one when I had 2. Because 3 is better than 2. But I opted for not getting a prosthetic ball because it just, I don't know, I actually kind of appreciate the extra room now. So I'm okay with it. But I did survive, so that's good. And for that one person that was happy. Driving up here, I guess it's not up, driving sideways to here, there's a sign, and it's an LED sign, and it says, in 2012, there were 951 traffic deaths. Don't text and drive, but feel free to read this sign notifying you of all the deaths due to reading on driving. But they changed the sign too. It says, in 2012, there were 951 traffic deaths. Please drive safely this year. But then I saw another one, and it said, in 2012, there were 955 traffic deaths. And I'm like, the real tragedy isn't that people are dying, it's that they're dying in 2012 still. And I'm kind of sad that the whole campaign's over with now, because my big dream for 2012, I dream low, was to like add to the number. Like, you know, make it go from 962 to 963. So I was looking for random people along, you know, because people walk on the highway. I was looking for random people just to hit with my car, and then I wanted to see how good the sign was. So I'd hit somebody and then look to see if it would update. And then I wondered, like, do you get like a prize for doing that? Is there like a plaque? And then you standing next to the sign going, and then they ship you off to jail because of murder? I had a girlfriend, and she was one of these people who talks to her pets like they're people. So one night, I was saying goodnight to her, and she was like, don't forget to say goodnight to Mr. Mittens. Mr. Mittens is her cat, not her father. Because that's normal too, like say goodbye to my dad before you hang up. But so there was a moment of silence, which I can only assume was her putting the phone next to her cat's ear. And then I didn't say anything, because I don't know how to say goodbye to a cat. Like, I don't speak cat. I'm assuming there's only one word, right? Like, meow. So she comes back and she's like, you didn't say goodnight to Mr. Mittens. And I was like, this is really awkward because he was supposed to break up with you for me. But I forgot the cats don't understand or speak English. And that should have been a proof that I should have got out immediately, but I stayed, and she was psycho. Because the time that I actually did break up with her, she started slapping herself and told me that she was going to call the cops and tell them that I hit her. So I called her bluff, and I'm like, go ahead, because they're going to talk to you for 5 minutes and high-five me. Speaking of pets, dogs are always kind of funny to me because, like, they'll come in and they'll, like, tear up your couch cushions and, like, shit on your floor. And then you'll come home and you'll see everything, you'll get mad, and you'll call for the dog. And then the dog walks in and goes, that's fucked up. Like, who else is shitting on my floor and tearing up my couch cushions? I'm pretty sure it's you. Don't act like you don't know how this happened. Last night, I slept like a baby, which means I woke up every 2 hours for a feeding and I shit myself. So that was good. I don't know if anybody else does this, but when I blow my nose, I look at it afterwards. Like, I don't know what I'm expecting to see. It's not like the Shroud of Turin where I'm going to see Jesus' face in it. Okay, that's not funny. Is there another art that I could have seen in it that would have been funny? But that reminds me, like, I hate when people sneeze around me and then I have to say God bless you. So I'll say it and then I'll look because I want to make sure I didn't just bless one of my enemies. So if it's an enemy, I totally want to be like, God damn you, you heathen. One of my friends, she told me that she took a blowjob class. And it's like one of these like parties that you invite your lady friends to. And this woman comes in with like bananas and, I don't know, cucumbers probably, if you have a black boyfriend. And then she teaches you the best way to, you know, go down on a guy. But there doesn't need to be a class for that. I'm just going to give you good advice. Like, if you just breathe on it, you've already pretty much won half the battle. So, it comes with like a textbook. And the textbook has a list of do's and don'ts. And one of the don'ts is don't crush his balls. Yeah, don't crush my balls. Things have gone horribly awry if you believe that that is the way it's supposed to go. I'm not looking for that right now. It's not sexy. Just put your mouth on it and, enjoy it or something. I don't know. I don't understand how saying no homo doesn't make you gay. Like, sometimes I'll just go into, like, a men's department store, and I'll see a guy try a shirt on, and I'll just be like, yeah, man, that looks good on you. I like how it shows your pecs and your chest. It's awesome. And then there's times where I'll go down on a guy. Ow! Yeah, right? And then after I'm finished, I'll get up and I'll just say, no homo. Just 'cause I like fucking people. I used to be on a dating site, and I had to leave because it sent me all my matches as soon as I signed up, and it matched me with my cousin. And it wasn't that bad though, because we've been dating for like 6 months now, and he's like the most gentle lover I've ever had. So I just started dating a girl, and the weird thing about me, I suck at buying gifts for girls. So I always end up having to Google stuff. I just Google gifts for women, because I'm an idiot. And one of the things that came up was a top 10 list. And listed on this top 10 list was an of the month club, or like a wine or cheese of the month. And my idiot brain was thinking, aren't women already a part of an of the month club? I'm Patrick O'Hara, guys. Thank you.